so easy on self-improvement to think you're doing it better than someone else or someone else doing it better than you. But there's no real right way to go about it. Uh, it's called self-improvement for a reason. I said this in Don't Get Your Friends with Self-Improvement, in that video. But it's only about you. And if what you're doing works for you, then go for it. But you can't expect that to work with someone else. Like if someone meditates without an app, without Medita or another kind of app, that doesn't make them a worse meditator, or doesn't make them a better meditator. It just means you're doing it in different ways. If they sit there in nature for 20 minutes just practicing their breathing, that is as valid as meditation as doing 3 minutes of Medita. It's not about how you go about things. And if someone uses their phone more than you do, doesn't mean they're worse than you. If they play video games, doesn't necessarily mean they're worse than you. And especially if they use their phone for some productive thing, or they have social media on the phone but it's for their business, they are improving themselves but in different ways. And you just have to weigh up the benefits and the pros and cons for you, and see kind of each method of each meditation, or each way to go to the gym, or each way to write a to-do list, like you do digital or on an actual post-it note or anything. You have to kind of weigh up between yourself and see what you prefer. But it's honestly, that's just something I've come to discover, that everyone has different ways. Like in that Connor interview it was really interesting speaking to him, and he said that he didn't use Notion or any other Google Tasks or anything to track his to-do list or task. He writes it down on post-it notes and just sticks up, because then he can always see it when he's in his room, and that's perfectly respectable, But for me, obviously, if I'm out and about or doing other things and I need my laptop outside the house, then because a lot of the work I do is digital, then I want to have a digital version of my to-do list. But everyone works in different ways, so I think it's just important to remember that. Find what works for you. Take advice from other people. Try it out. That's why I never tell anyone that the one best way to do something is in my video. I always say experiment with it. Try it out. See how you find it. Because everyone's different at the end of the day, and it's self-improvement for a reason.